Assassin's Promise by Thomas Woodward, Chapter 112. Mistress Dovell moved in silence. Few would suspect she could move silently, given her bulk. She moved through the servants' sleeping quarters, the slumbering bodies touched only by filtered beams of moonlight, through the high lattice windows of the keep. The mistress of servants prowled through the rows of narrow beds, stopping quietly before the form of a young man with reddish curls. He slept fitfully. Reaching to her ear, Dovell unscrewed one of her earrings, a metallic cylinder no thicker than a thimble coming loose. Carefully, she eased the small cylinder from its casing within the earring, holding it between her thumb and forefinger. A bright needle flashed in the moonlight as she brought it down, level with the sleeping servant's throat. With a slow intake of breath, she inserted the needle just behind the young man's ear, then slowly let the contents ooze out down the needle's tip. The man tossed fitfully, forcing Dovell to quickly extract the needle, a small drop of green liquid beading just above the tiny cut. Taking out a small kerchief, Dovell smeared the tiny drop, rubbing it away. He seemed more peaceful now. The movements had ceased. As she moved away in the darkness, his chest did not rise again. People died in their sleep from time to time. Often they were not as young as Pavitt, but it had been known to happen before. 3 beds from the young man lay Miele. Dovell would wait and gauge the reaction. She loved starting slow. No need to hurry. She did not want to alert the hair. Smiling in the darkness, Dovell screwed her earring back into place and disappeared into the gloom. Servants needed all the rest they could manage. She was careful to work them to the bone, guaranteeing that they collapsed each night from the stress of their labors. Busy servants asked fewer questions. Those that stood out from the rest would be dealt with as her masters saw fit.